What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 54 of the Bristol Rovers Career Mode series. And in this episode we are firstly going to see that Rochdale have given us the go ahead to go in for Ashley Eastman, I think his name is. But before we do that, we're sending Ricardo Dano, our 6'6", I think he is, absolute monster of a Portuguese centre-back, out on loan. Hopefully he'll get some more experience because he's not going to get in the first team at 56 overall, but hopefully he will get some more experience and start to grow. And you can see there I'm offering Ashley Eastman a contract. Hopefully he'll join the ranks at Bristol Rovers and he'll be really, really good cover, as well as the centre-backs I've already purchased. And you can see there the top deals. Muslera has gone to Barcelona. Benzema's actually gone to Borussia Dortmund. And Ayman Abdenor has gone to Inter. So that's quite interesting deals there. And we have the contract offer declined here for Ashley Eastman. He wanted to understand the squad role that he was going to be given. So I decided to give him sporadic first team player because that's exactly what he's going to be given. And if I can't pick him up now, I'll definitely pick him up as a, well, I'll pick him up in January as a free agent because I know he'll be a solid centre-back. And luckily, though, we do get the contract offer accepted. Billy Bingham is going to be going, though, at the expense of 140,000 plus Bingham. So I guess that's not too much of a bad deal because Bingham was just a failure. And you can see that Ashley Eastman, 61 overall. He's not the quickest, but by God, he is a tool guy. He's really tall, which is what I like. 6'3", and hopefully he'll be able to grow into an absolute monster alongside, I think his name is Josh Baldwin, I think it is. But picking up Ashley Eastman really does help us out in defence, especially if anyone does get injured. And I do send out Alifi Santos on loan. I did send out quite a lot of players on loan, so if you do want to go back and watch all of the players that I did send out on loan, then you can go and watch. But that was it for transfer deadline day. I didn't make too many signings, only the one signing in Ashley Eastman, and you can see the squad report here. We've got quite a few players that have started to grow, which is nice to see as the season has started to kick off. Louis Graben hasn't grown. I'm not expecting him to grow, to be honest, this season because he's already hit his full potential. I'm pretty sure he has anyway. And we got Adam Reed here, the star man this season, in my opinion. He just absolutely stole the show and he's just been really good. Along with Ryan Brunt and Emile Sinclair, of course. They've both been really, really good strikers up front. And unfortunately, Gary Kenneth has started to decrease in some physical attributes, which is a shame. And Ryan Gould, well, I don't have anything to say to him. I mean, what is wrong with him? Why can he not grow? It's really frustrating, and I'm hoping that Max Clayton will start to grow soon as well because he's young and he's got 80 potential. So I'm expecting him to do wondrous things as this season goes on and into next season. I think he'll be a fantastic player. Shaquille Hunter there, still going up in overall despite the fact I'm not playing him. I know you guys have told me to loan him out, but trust me, he'll be fine in the reserves because he's still growing. If he wasn't growing, I would have an issue with that, but he's still growing, so there's no problem with that. And you can see all the players that I have sent out on loan here. Josh Southway is one of them, of course, a very, very pacey right back, but unfortunately he's just not that good enough to be in the first team. It's the same with Connor Guff and Ricardo Dano. Both sent them out to Port Vale. And Alifi Santos has gone out to Burton Albion. But we're going into a game here against Peterborough United. And a very important game for us to win, as it is in the Capital One Cup. And we do want to progress pretty far in this. Did put Vieira in goal in this match. Would that be a mistake? We'll wait and see through this simulation. And I was playing quite a few kind of fringe players, if you like. I was playing Vidal in this match. But Eastman gets his debut goal very early on. But then they equalise with Rowe. Eastman was actually playing very well in this match. One person that wasn't playing well that I did sign was Vidal, who came from the same club, Rochdale, as Eastman did, but he was not having a good game. But luckily, John Joe O'Toole managed to get a penalty, but then they equalised straight afterwards. But then our saviour, Max Clayton, manages to win it in the 97th minute, and we managed to hold out for a 3-2 victory, which is absolutely fantastic. You can see the top scorers right here. Brunt is in second place, followed by McCormack, Remy, Sinclair, and Adoma, and also Gary Medell. So that's quite interesting to see. And one thing we will be doing is checking these player stats because it will be very interesting to see as the season progresses. Who is the top goal scorer and who isn't doing so well? You can see there right at the bottom, David Clarkson. Let's just not talk about him. I mean, we did sell him, of course, in this window, and it was right to sell him, really. It was the right time of his career for him to depart Bristol Rovers, because he just wasn't really wanted anymore. It's kind of a sad story, really. He wasn't really wanted at Bristol Rovers anymore, so I decided to sell him, and we just move on, and we go into this game against Sheffield United. And, well, we really should be picking up 3 points here. But something that I really was worried about was Connor Cody in midfield. For some reason, he didn't go back from his loan at Sheffield United back to Liverpool. So he's still in the squad for some reason, unless they permanently bought him. I don't know how it worked. But I did look at him before the game, and he has some ridiculous stats. He has about 92 interceptions and 88 aggressions, so he's probably already hit his full potential. Maybe he got a bit of a potential boost, I do not know. But talking of potentials, I will be uploading the regens, the full team of regens, very soon. So remember to leave your support on the videos, guys, if you do want to see that, because I know you guys do want to see that, and that is why I am trying my best to kind of get it all together. It's very difficult because it means that I have to go pretty much to the end of career mode to get all of these regens into one team. I might not be able to get Messi in the team though, which would be a real bummer. It depends if he actually finally retires, because he's still 36 at the moment at 82 overall, and he's just not retiring. It's really annoying me, and once he does retire, I would have completed the team. So hopefully he does next season, and by then I would have had a full team of the best regens in the game, and that will be very interesting because they would have already been at their full potentials as well. But we almost score a goal there. I think I was with Ellis Harrison. Yes, it was. Lovely cross into the middle, and unfortunately we couldn't quite score that one to make it 1-0 in this match. But John Joe Toole whips in the corner, and once again, George Long is such an arsehole in goal. He's so good in goal. Every time I come up against him, I'm pretty sure we played him in the J Paint Trophy final. He was making save after save after save. An example right there. I mean, Ryan Gould had a fantastic shot there, but, well, really, it wasn't actually a fantastic shot when I actually look back at it. It was a pretty poor shot, and you can just see his dent in confidence there, because he's just not really been playing well whatsoever for Bristol Rovers. And, of course, I did try to loan him out, but no one wanted him, which kind of says this thing that maybe I should just transfer list him and just get him out of the club. I don't know what I'm going to do. He should have been grown by now. Maybe I'll try and get Valentino Lazaro, another player that I was trying to go for at the beginning of the series. Of course, I picked up Ryan Gould for £500,000, I think it was, and now he's only worth about £250,000, and that is because he hasn't grown and his age is starting to increase, which is kind of what decreases players' values in this game. And it's a real shame, because I'm going to lose a lot of money on him if I do indeed sell him in the next window. But we go into half-time very even, really. I didn't know what to do, to be honest with you, because there was nothing really to show in the first half. And the only chances that we did have, they weren't really that good chances, and it was only Ryan Gould's shot that was very easily parried by George Long. That really did trouble the goalkeeper or the Sheffield United defence, really. They were just impenetrable. And right here, into the 55th minute, we do actually make a breakthrough here. It's none other than Ellis Harrison, who manages to score a very odd goal, to be honest, because I've decided to bring him on, I think, in place of Ryan Gould, and it just works a treat. And in the 56th minute, he did manage to bag himself a goal. I'm pretty sure that was Hughes who assisted him, and he is, of course, the playmaker of the team. Really good at passing the ball, and those are over-the-top through balls, and it was well controlled by Ellis Harrison, who fools George Long completely with his pace and manages to slot it past him in the 56th minute. Great goal by Ellis Harrison, and the first one of this season. Hopefully the first of many to come. I don't know. I don't give him enough playing time, to be honest, for him to warrant getting more goals. But anyway, we do move on into the 65th minute. Really good cross there from Joe Widdowson, and the shot is blocked. But on the rebound, Max Clayton is there after his shot was blocked to pick up the rebound and score and make it 2-0. Really good goal from Max Clayton. Once again, it wasn't really a good goal, to be honest. It was a rebound goal. It was a very easy goal to score, and George Long probably wasn't expecting that from his defence. His defence was very poor, and maybe I do go in for George Long because he is a really good keeper and he's got a lot of potential. So maybe in the summer transfer window, I do try and go for him because He does look like a solid keeper, and he's got a lot of potential in him as well. He's only 20 years old and 64 overall at the start of the game, so maybe that'll be a good signing when we do get into the BPL. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I mean, Robert Lainton has played fantastically so far, and apart from that right there, I mean, what was that goalkeeping there? I didn't even bring him out, but he decided to come out, and once again, it's an easy slot home past Robert Lainton. Two goalkeepers making the same mistake. You would have thought they would have learnt from each other's mistakes. But of course, Robert Lainton couldn't. And he came out at the wrong time. And that meant that they had an open net and managed to score. And put it into the back of the net. And to make things even worse, in the 78th minute, they whip in a free kick. Really poor header there from Michael Smith. And luckily, everyone missed that header. But on the rebound, they cross it in. And once again, really good defending. But on the rebound again, they shoot, and on the rebound, they score to make it 2-2 and level up the game. Really, really undeserved goal in my opinion, because I just felt like we were dominating the game, and then they just came and got two jammy goals, if I'm going to be honest with you. And it completely went against the run of play, because we played so well, and then we didn't deserve that, to be honest with you. We didn't deserve any of that bull crap, but in the end, we do get it against us. And by that stage in the 80th minute of the match, I was just going full out attacking because I wanted to beat Sheffield United at our home ground, because I thought that we did deserve the win in this game because we've been playing very, very well. And we do almost get it there in the presence of Josh Baldwin. Unfortunately, it couldn't quite go into the back of the net, and we end up drawing the game. We dropped 2 points after we had a 2-0 lead. Really disappointing there, and we should have just held it out, but unfortunately we couldn't quite do so. Samuel and McGuinn managed to ruin the day for us, and in the end it was actually quite an even game at full time, and I guess it was warranted that Sheffield United were going to take a point or two away from us, and we're looking to this Leyton Orient match in the Capital One Cup, I think it is, or maybe it's a J Paint Trophy, I do not know. What is it? Yeah, it's the Capital One Cup. Okay, so 2 matches in the Capital One Cup in this episode. One against Peterborough, which we won, and this match, which we're hoping to win because we just draw the last game, and we're hoping to get a better result in this game. And I was thinking of doing some live streams maybe in the near future. Maybe not right now, but when I do get my break, I'm thinking of doing some live streams. So if you guys do want to see that, let me know down in the comments down below. And of course, I will be bringing you that full regen team. It's very, very exciting. I hope you guys are looking forward to that later on this week. And sorry for the lack of uploads, as I've said before. But of course, you will understand the reasons behind the lack of uploads. And not uploading daily, really. But I do want to upload daily. But like I've said before, it's very difficult for me to do so. And to treat you guys, just to say thank you to you guys, I'm going to upload a bit of a longer episode, a 15-minute episode. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. 3 games in this episode. And hopefully you will enjoy that, as I've just said about 3 times in a row. So yeah, hopefully you will enjoy that. And did I forget to mention, hopefully you will enjoy that as well. And we go into this game against Leyton Orient. Really, really difficult game for us, because although Leyton Orient are a League One side, I was struggling to score, and it took till the 48th minute, 49th minute. Rheingall got played through, and finally he breaks duck. He finally scores and puts it into the back of the net, but he only just managed to do so. And of course it would come against a League One team, because he couldn't quite do it in the Championship now, can he? He's a Championship quality player, but to be honest, he really should be playing in the Football League One, considering his overall at the moment is pretty poor. And he does tuck it away, though, with his 5-star weak foot. I'm pretty sure that was with his weak foot, so I'll let him off. I'll let him off, you know. He's broken duck. He's got a bit of confidence back, and he's shown me why he should be put in the team. And I was playing Vieira in this game, and he was a very solid keeper, so maybe he'll take Leighton's place. We'll wait and see on that. But guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this episode of Career Mode. And if you do want some more career mode from me and that full Regens team, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. It really does help me out, and it helps me to grow as a YouTuber. So guys, I really hope you have enjoyed this episode of Career Mode and want more career mode from me. And if you do, please like the video, please subscribe for more, follow me on Twitter for updates, and I'll see you next time for another episode. Thanks for watching.